Welcome to Verbal Prick Radio, where we give you a verbal image of life, and we are everyday people. Like welcome you all to the show. Look, I just want to touch bases just for a second. Not actually because of YBN Almighty J, who had his chain snatched in Manhattan, and some say he was cut in the face or hit in the face with a Hennessy bottle. I wasn't there. I'm just relaying what was told. And Jay Prince had a response. And someone was saying how it can get messy in New York, and they don't want a Midwest war and whatnot. And people were saying that, well, these young cats all over, we warn. Even Yuckmouth was saying it's a war out there. And it is. But the problem is that what's at the end of the war other than death in jail? So it reverts back to the lessons. You love the devil because the devil gives you nothing at the end of the day. Now, in New York, especially down south and in Houston, I know me and my partners was jamming Public Enemy, Rakim, all praise is due to Allah, and that's a blessing. Poor righteous teacher, Lord Jamal, you know what I mean? Study your lessons, Big Daddy Kane, in a sense. You had the ghetto boys with the crooked officers. You had NWA, fuck the police, and the revolutionary spirit was moving until it moved into a gangster mode, but not gangster in the sense of you snatching dollars off the streets and building for the community, putting up stores and restaurants and hotels and whatnot so people could provide for their families, not in that aspect. And so what happens if a civilized person doesn't do his duty and teach the uncivilized? Then you start having savagery all over. Now, Houston, robberies in every city, crimes, murders, every city. But the knowledge needs to be taught. Now, I understand that if you into the knowledge, and I understand what Jay Prince was saying, what the OGs teaching these youngsters. New York got to understand when Clarence 13X was teaching the youth, giving them knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, that spread it throughout. Folks was waking up. And that became the light. And then, it reached all the way down to Houston. Nation of Islam, strong in Houston. Supreme wisdom, knowledge, the black man is God. The original man. So you see some brothers, assalamu alaikum, or you see some brothers saying peace, God. But at the end of the day, it's both relaying peace. That's what it was supposed to be about. So that means then that if a brother should be able to go to New York, I take that back. The universal language, right, is freedom, justice, and equality. Okay. But to put that in one word, when a brother, and this is something that I challenge everybody to do, and I don't care what city you're in. I don't care your beliefs. I don't care if you're Christian, Buddhist, Hindu, whatever you practice. But when a black man, especially a young black man, travels to any city, first, carry yourself with dignity and respect and give the greetings. Make the greetings universal. Whether you're saying peace, God, or assalamu alaikum to a brother and he give you that greeting back, and that's the peace. Because it's bigger than the chain, even though the chain represents a brand and our brands has to be protected, which you don't have no brand. That's business sense. That's business. That's not personal. But I'm saying to avoid all of that. Study knowledge of self, study who you are as a black man, and then put that practice into action. Go out and, stick your chest out. You walking through a city, somebody come up to you, what's up, God? Assalamu alaikum. You know what I mean? And if the brother don't return the greetings, then if it's time to build. Look here, bro. This knowledge of self. Black man is the original man. Black man is God. The black man is the Asiatic black man. The maker, the owner, the cream of the planet Earth, God of the universe. Spread that. Teach that. Look, man, we coming to build. What you got on the table? Well, look here, man, I'm rapping out of H-Town. What you got? Well, man, I'm coming out of New York. Well, look here, I tell you what, let's put an album together. We split the proceeds, man, and you open up something in the Bronx, and we're going to open up something down here in H-Town, and then we import, export. Now we build and making money. You see what I'm saying? Because if the knowledge is cut off, and you got brothers out there, you still see the final call, Savior's Day going on, Brother Mr. Farrakhan doing his job, then the streets, you got to get out the mosque and hit the streets. But you got to get out the mosque, hit the streets, not only with the final call newspaper, but conversation rule the nation. Talk. Look here, bro, what's the word? Oh, yeah, challenge their knowledge and then meet them where they at and then bring them up. Well, look here, bro. Why don't you add this on? Why don't you put this math into your equation, because that will better help you and assist you in your journey in life. Help you build something. And that is the mission that I want to add. I believe that it will work, and I'm coming from a spirit, nature of peace, because brothers getting shot down by cops, the tricks being played upon us, they got us going in circles, and the only thing we can do is say, hold on, wait a minute, stop on a dime, and check yourself, check your knowledge, and then make that knowledge universal. I know we say, okay, we got street codes, you don't do so-and-so and, so-and-so within these streets or whatever, because it can get people jammed up and it can get folks caught up in the situation. Yeah, but that situation, let's move that situation aside of what a person can get caught up in and bring in some new light and saying, okay, first, before the code, let's see where you at on your knowledge and who you are as a person. Then that'll determine if a person want to deal with you or not and who you are. That will determine, okay, what side are you on? You trying to build? Because if not, then Satan will rule over the masses, asking for more time, because those with knowledge will satisfy with their knowledge, and he can rule over the masses because those with knowledge is not spreading the knowledge to end his time. So he feels that the God would just leave everything as it is. You got those who have knowledge of self, those who don't, and those who don't, then I'll cause war and bloodshed amongst them, and they'll kill each other or wind up in a jailhouse, and that'll be the end of it, and Satan can continue to go forward with his mission. But you got to read my book, though, Consequence by Vince, Vince, Cole, Cole, Muhammad, Muhammad. You have to read the book, check the book out, because the mission of Iblis, the devil, Shaitan, Satan, all the same. The mission, he want to be as long as he can. And the only way he can is to cause confusion amongst the people. So he can continue to be in his leadership over confusion, brother killing brother, brother poisoning brother, and what have you. Because why? Because you take what the devil meant for bad and you turn it into a positive. You take that negative and turn it into a positive. Now everybody eating, folks building. The music, come on, man, it's $1 billion industry. You know what I mean? Network that and then network it overseas and build. And then teach that, we on a unification revolutionary movement. We bringing the knowledge back into the game because when the knowledge was in the game, that's what really spreaded hip hop throughout all the major cities in America because the knowledge was being taught. Cats was dropping science, was dropping the teachers and dropping science within the music. And then that turned on the light all the way down from New York all the way to Galveston. Folks waking up, they studying, they reading, they building. And then once Satan caught a hold of that, he was like, well, let me interject some of this gangster stuff and get y'all back killing each other again. Because that's Satan's salvation. As long as we at war with each other, he lives. He rises. He in power. Until we wake up to the knowledge of self and who we are, and we take the reins. And then we control our own destiny with the power of that universal mind. Verbal Pick Radio, we out.